playoffs started, and a lot of players either show up or a lot of players either shrink in a big situation. I'm coming up with y'all with a ranking video of the 3 players who's showing up and the 3 players playing like booty cheeks. Now, first we got playing bad. The first 3 players is Russell Westbrook. Now, I'm a Russ fan, bro. And I know he shoot a lot and, you know, people dislike him and like him and everything like that. But Russ has been playing bad, and that's just facts. Russell Westbrook is averaging 19 points a game on 35% from the field. And 10% from the 3-point line. And he's taking 5 a game. 5 3-point shots a game, 10%, bro? What is he doing? Now, of course, he's damn near averaging triple-double, but that doesn't mean nothing if you're losing games. That doesn't mean a damn thing. Damian Lillard is busting his ass on like 28% or 28 points per game on Russ' head. And Russ said beginning of the year that he's been busting Damian Lillard ass all day, all year, ever since he got in the league. And Russ, he don't do it in the playoffs. And Dame backed it up like, who asked you busting out? So I hope Russ plays better throughout this 2 games of home they have. I hope Paul George plays better too, and Steven Adams. The big 3 is not playing up to standards because Portland is giving him the work. Enes Kanter is giving Steven Adams the work. CJ McCollum, Dame Lillard, all the role players, they're just getting outclassed right now. Next is Nikola Vucevic. He's been playing trash, but nobody's been talking about it because this is his first time in the playoffs. So people are like giving him a pass, and the Magic are playing well also with him playing his trash, unlike the Thunder. Now Vucevic is averaging only 8 points a game. 8 points a game from your All-Star is not going to win you no series, no nothing. That's bad. 66% from the free throw line. Come on now. 25% from the 3-point line. This is bad. He's not really a defensive player, so if he's not giving buckets out there, he's basically on the floor for no reason. I get Toronto's a great defensive team, but you got to at least put up double that, at least 16 on better efficiency. That's crazy. As a big man, he's shooting 28% from the field. As a big man, most of his shots are close or even mid-range, and he's a great post player. So he has a lot of one-on-one matchups. He's sneaking it up, man. And it looks like Vucevic is one of those players who only plays outside. He doesn't really play defense, and those players in the playoffs turn out to not get any minutes or don't be good at all. You know, we saw it in the past time. So hopefully Vucevic bounce backs with a good game or something, at least something sustainable, because this cannot go on. Next we have is Jaylen Brown. Better than Brandon Ingram, the next Kawhi Leonard, the next Scottie Pippen, Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown is currently averaging 4 points a game. I know that's bad, bro. And I'll give him the pass because he's playing great defense. But I guess he's playing great defense against the Indiana Pacers, and the best player is Bojan Marjanovic. He's a good player, but that's not really a thing you should brag about. And I guess he's not getting the touches he wants, even though he's starting in place of Marcus Smart. At least Marcus Smart can hit some threes, and Jaylen Brown was that 3-and-D guy last year in the playoffs. And a lot of guys try to use Jaylen Brown playoff stats from last year and how good he was last year to see how good he is this year, and he's even worse this year than last year. I hope he played better against a great team or a better team, because if he's with this outcome, with this output he's doing right now, it's not gonna get it done. Sorry. Let the Celtics face the Sixers or the Raptors. If you only have Kyrie and Jason Tatum scoring, it's not going to get it done, man. I'm telling you. If Jaylen Brown can at least put up double digits with the same amount of defense he's doing and a few threes a game, they have a good chance. Just like he played last year. But if he plays like this year, in this playoffs against better teams, it's going to be bad, man. Now let's go to the good players that we didn't expect from this playoffs. And I'm going with Luke Kennard out of Duke University. You know, I didn't think he was that good of a player at Duke. I didn't think he was going to be that good player of a pro. But he's a good, solid role player, a little rotation player. He's been great in these playoffs. Main to the reason while Blake Griffin is out, he's been balling. He's been shooting well. He's currently averaging 19 points a game, or actually 20 points a game, 52% from the field, and 73% from the three-point line, bro. That's nice. I know there's only 2 games. Not a lot of games, it's not good sample size, but I feel like every playoff game, game by game, is a good sample size. You know, if you play good in that game, you're good. If you play bad, you're bad until you make it up. And the Pistons are most likely going to get swept because they're going against the first seed, Giannis and the Bucks. But hey, at least you have, you know, a young star producing at this level and can carry over into next year, because the playoff experience is the best experience. No matter if you play good or bad, because you go in the regular season with more of a better attitude and better prepping time for the game. Next player we have is Caris LeVert. Caris LeVert went to Michigan, my home state, and after that gruesome injury he had, I think with his foot or ankle, something like that, I didn't think he was going to be the same player at least this season. He came in the playoffs straight balling. I mean, Caris LeVert is probably the Brooklyn's best player right now in the playoffs, and it's for good reason. This man is averaging 20 points a game, or 53% from the three-point line, almost 50% from the field, with some good defense. You know what I'm saying? They go against the Sixers, who have 5 players averaging over 17. So he's carrying his load, man. And the thing is, he was rusty ever since he got back from his foot injury. In the playoffs, he just kicked it up. I don't know what happened, but he was ready for the playoffs, man. That's what you like to see out of young guys, especially the Brooklyn Nets, a young team. So they're going to be back next year, probably better than they were before, especially with D'Lo, Spencer Dinwiddie, all that. But he's playing like a dog, man. Last but certainly not least, bro, Derek White from the San Antonio Spurs, point guard. He's supposed to be the second string point guard before Dejounte Murray. I don't know I know who this guy was until like half the season. Derek White just got a career high 36 points on the Nuggets. He's outplaying Jamal Murray. He's the 29th pick in the draft. This is what the Spurs is known for, bro. They got Dejounte Murray in the late pick in the draft. Tony Parker, Manu Ginobili, they just do this, man. They just do this. Derek White is another product of this system. I'm not saying he's a bad player, but he's a product of the system, and he's making the best out of it. You know, you have to have a lot of hard work to get to where he is right now, and he's balling in the playoffs. They're up 2-1 against the Nuggets, and it's mainly because of him and DeMar and Marcus Aldridge. So, bro, if you out there and you about to get drafted and you see the Spurs, don't think, oh, bro, this team boring as hell. I don't want to go here. You going to be a good player, bro. That's the end of the day, you hooping. That's what Derek White is doing. I don't know where the hell he get the athleticism from. He's a great shooter. He's playing great defense, and he's very athletic. He's a very stern and calm point guard, because I think he spent 4 years in college too, so he has the experience in running the system. And that's just great for Greg Popovich. Greg Popovich is probably going to retire soon, but they at least got Derek White, Dejounte Murray to lead them for the way, and hope DeMar resigns and all that. That'll be all for this video, man. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment anything else you want to see, ranking-wise, Laker-wise, NBA-wise, rumor-wise, all that, news, all that. I'm out. Peace.